Extra! Extra! Help! Extra! Extra! Read all about... Hey, watch it, mister! Read all about it! Bill Williamson's gang terrorized Extra!
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Hello, sir. Get your news here! Get your newspaper! Find out! Get your news here! Find out who got killed!
Hello, friend.
Look what slithered into town. How you doing? I'm happy to scrap with you. Help!
Evening, partner.
You was looking good. I don't feel too good.
Evening.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
I know home with your gossip. Well, if that is all, good day to you too.
Stay away. Are you walking to Fort Mercer, Mr. Marston? All righty, Mr. Marston. I ain't so sure about that. I don't believe it. They can flow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Now back up, Mr. Marston. The sooner we get to the fort, the better.
Want to drink some whiskey later?
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
Sir?
Come on.
I thought you was in a hurry to get to the fort. You ain't very talkative, are you? We ain't never gonna get to the fort if you keep riding off like that.
No.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Gee-up. You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
Giddy up. A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around. You look like a man with a lot on his mind, Mr. Marston. So I won't bother you none with my chatter. Waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Yeah. Whoa. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Go! Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
How do you do? Hello.
Why you always talking about this person and that person? Well, hello. Damn it!
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Get on your horse. We've got to move this along. Let's make a tour of the ranch. Get your bearings.
Hello there.
Try to keep up, will you?
Let's go.
Come on, boys.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished.
Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
We may not have everything you want, but we do have everything you need. How are you doing? Hey, now, there's no call for that. Are you blind? I'm right here. I'll just say one thing. I will ask you to pay for anything you break. Hello there.
Perdóname, señor.
You know what this badge means? Means I can kill anyone I believe.
I hear Nick John's more crooked than a dog's hind leg.
How nice to see you.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Let's go!
Those young people keep daring each other to visit Mescalero. It's so dangerous. But do they listen? I never.
Well, howdy.
Whoa. I guess I should move faster. Oh! Oh, excuse me, sir. I must tell you, a man walked up to me the other day and he said, well, I can't even repeat it.
Come on,
This
lady.
isn't
Don't
right.
get scared.
Please. Oh, my Lord. It's all going to hell. I never heard such a thing.
Mr. Marston, it sure is nice to see you back on your feet again. How are you feeling?
Oh, I've been worse. Man don't get to my age without a few scars.
This way! Where are you going, you strange man?
Mr. Marston. That's the foreman's office up ahead, okay, where we hold criminals.
That's good to know.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Yeah! Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. That's our general store if you need to pick up any supplies.
I think I'll pay my debts to you before I start spending any more money.
Yeah! This is our horse corral. Paul's very proud of it.
I can see why.
You should watch us break the Broncos sometime. I'm sure a city man would find it fascinating.
Hey there.
I'm sure he would.
There's the train station up ahead.
That must have its advantages.
You'd think, but the railway's done more harm to it than good.
Are you boarding the ranch already?
Let's go. Whoa.
Try to keep up, will you?
Mister?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. Yeah!
Yeah!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Hello, mister. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
I don't have time to be waiting around.
Yeah!
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Hello there! ¿Qué tal? Hola. Howdy. Oh, shit.
Armadillo ain't nothing but drunks and criminals.
Mr. Marston, it sure is nice to see you back on your feet again. How are you feeling?
Oh, I've been worse. Man don't get to my age without a few scars.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. Office up ahead at the stockade, where we hold criminals.
That's good to know.
Hop on up. You won't bite.
Are you getting on the horse or not? Come on then, I'll show you around the property.
Whoa there.
I will report you good.
That's our general store if you need to pick up any supplies.
I think I'll pay my debts to you before I start spending any more money.
How am I gonna show you the ranch if you keep racing off ahead?
There's the train station up ahead.
That must have its advantages.
You'd think, but the railway's done more harm to us than good.
Let's go.
Are you bored of the ranch already?
Slow up.
There's our barn. Survived many a harsh winter, that has. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour. Why don't we relax a minute before we head back out?
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Perdóname, señor.
Right. Follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything
¿Qué haces?
suspicious.
No dispares, no dispares. Diablo.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Nice shoot! That's it! Kill those little vermin! You got one! Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Now back up. We should check out the rest of the place.
ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Come on. Slow down. That's a good kill.
Come on, they're heading for the chicken coop. Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Easy.
Nice shot. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Go.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
The town of Blackwater would benefit from some kind of parade.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and By telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Giddy up!
Come on!
Whoa there! On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not going to be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. That fool nearly shot me.
See you at the finish line!
I'm losing.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not going to be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Whoa! Yeah! Let's pick up... Idiot! Yeah! Come on! Let's go!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the reins, Mr. Marston. Put that down.
What exactly are you waiting for? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
If you don't mind, can we please return to the road? I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories
Stop
to
being so
arguing with
stupid.
women. And neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. Stop messing about and get us to Armadillo. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time? Take the driver's seat. Come on. Put that down. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. If you don't mind, I'd really like to get moving. Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting. How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized dribble out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys. you've lived some life. I think we best stick to the road. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French... Please don't go... I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Mr. McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Mr. McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Stop being so stupid.
Before I shoot a hole in your head.
If you don't mind, can we please return to the road? So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Much obliged.
I paid for new ball shoes. I got old ones. Don't wait. Thank you, friend. It's not like here. Woo-wee. I ain't had a decent crop in years. Looking at you, I feel something.
Hello there.
How can I help you?
I don't
Squire? I heard she's a witch. A witch?
Don't you ever stop jawing?
How would Armadillo get tied down?
Hello, sir.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
If those cows don't start eating, we got another rough winter ahead. I'm going to create an ultimate plus casket from an Excelsior blood. Really?
If you have any night fevers, come back and see me.
Thanks.
Surely not. We meet again. I think that fella over there in Mexico. I've heard that. Howdy.
Have a good day, partner.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Watch yourself there.
No way!
Howdy, mister.
You'd have to be a dullard to believe that.
I heard she's a witch. A witch?
Things aren't what they were.
Stay away from old my Fowler's laxative powders from now on.
That miracle tonic makes your chestnuts bleed. You better watch it.
Well, I've heard different from India. That's this place's problem.
Are you lonely?
Hey!
Whoever built you,
I don't think...
It's coming. Get your news here. Get your news here. Find out who got killed.
Cholera is something fierce.
Someone been hammering you on the head. I'd advise you to hold still.
Well, look at you.
Hello.
Damn it all.
Damn and blast! Get the cover!
I'd steer clear of Pleasant's house if I were you.
Howdy!
What? The sheriff is never here when you need him. Sheriff!
You ain't one to get any smarter with me. Right now.
Don't mess with me!
This must be the part of my day where the fight breaks out.
You want to stop doing that?
Hey, boy, we got us a shooting range. Come on, boys, let's swap some legs.
Something don't feel right here. Yes! I'd advise you to hold still, partner. This is a messy one. how's it going? Hello there. Hello, friend.
Hello.
Don't you move, friend. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa there. You fool. Yeah. Come on, easy up now. Come.
I hear Nate John's more crooked than a dog-tied leg.
I never heard such a thing.